Talk to Sanders' widow. I thought it said window for a second. I was like, what? Why would I talk to a window? Alright, where do I go? Oh, wait. Wait. Before we leave, just double check we've seen everything. Can we not go to his, or we can leave that way as well. To his office to prove that there's a fucking hidden tunnel to Bradley because he clearly can't fucking remember. Like, wouldn't that just solve everything and he'd know that his memories are being fucked with? I guess we can't. Pierce, Colden, and Bradley decide to team up to solve the Sarah Hawkins case. They have a new trail to follow. Francis Sanders, an art collector and friend of the painter, who died right in front of Pierce. The detective goes to his house in order to speak to his widow. I keep thinking it says window. Widow about the Shambler and that the unfortunate man mentioned before he died. I'm struggling to read. Enter madness.
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders, I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may. However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Oh, it's Cat.
Oh, well, look who's here. You know each other.
We met briefly. Time enough to iron out a few matters. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker. This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me.
Yeah, not really, but sure.
May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday, I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings.
Sounds like she's jealous.
Please forgive my tone.
Oh.
The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died.
Well,
How
I
was
shouldn't have been able to, but you know.
Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
You must not feel guilty. What? She's not. Is she? I don't think she is. He died screaming. No. She's taken it very well. That's a bit, you know, it's like I'm accusing her or something. I was no longer there when it happened.
We had a short conversation and then I left. I don't know what happened after that.
Oh, I see. Mr. Pierce, you must forgive my audaciousness. But I've had practice of life in high society for over 30 years. Reading one's interlocutors, recognizing the politeness of a lie, are things that are taught very early to young girls from a good family.
Uh-oh.
But your lie has nothing polite about it. It is crass, insulting, and dare I say, terribly suspicious. Try to understand my position.
She saw right through us.
Understand could this happen? In a reputed institute. And right before your eyes. Did you not do anything to help him?
Oof. Let's try this.
Mrs. Sanders, I understand your grief, and I extend my deepest condolences to you. But I had nothing to do with the death of your husband. I've just arrived on Darkwater. I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
The death of the Hawkins family? You mean it was not an accident? This accursed island knows only tragedy after tragedy. You too would be advised to flee it like the plague. Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
Shambler.
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? A shambler, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
It is my only lead at this stage.
I remember this.
I suppose I have nothing to lose.
And I remember
Then
what
you have
happens.
paid no heed.
I'm
For
not
my
looking
part, I
forward to
refuse
it.
to set foot in that gallery again. But if you are so eager to see it...
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long.
Okay. Now we search
Did
everything
you
in our
really
house.
care for him after all?
Dear madam, I acknowledge receipt of the letter in which you demand the body of your deceased husband. I'm sorry to inform you that I cannot agree to return his body to you. At the moment of his internment, you signed a discharge allowing me to dispose of his body as I see fit. I extend my deepest condolences to you, Thomas Fuller. She can't even get his body back. That's kind of fucked. Oh, there's a code. I remember. I don't remember what the code is.
The day the Shambler came into the Sanders' lives.
You know what? We're gonna guess. We're gonna guess. No. We're gonna guess. 2, 4, 3, 1. 2. What is it? 2, 3, 1, 4. 2, 4, 1, 3, 2. I think it's a 5-digit thing. I don't remember. Fucking, we'll do this. Get rid of the fogginess. Alright. Cup of tea.
Frances Sanders and Sarah Hawkins were close. Friends, even?
How did he get that from a cup of tea? What the fuck?
A house of artists. A house of artists.
A house of artists.
Sanders' accession register. He wrote beside the Shambler. Finally. What did Sarah Hawkins fear so much that she didn't want to sell the painting? He finally won. Was Sanders aware of his imminent doom?
Is that the Shambler? Oh, whoa.
God, you're so gay.
Why are you so quiet?
She despises Sarah Hawkins, but
What
it's
do you
the
mean? I
painting
can't be
she
quiet.
truly hates.
What the fuck?
Why?
You sound pretty quiet to me.
Do you have me turned down?
Shouldn't do. Oh, well, let me tab out and find out.
You might have me turned down since I'm usually just naturally loud.
I have you at 110%.
Weird.
Let me turn you to 150. There you go.
Oh yeah, turn me up, baby.
That's still not loud enough. 175, 180. That'll work.
This is 200% my ass, so when this bug fixes itself, I'll be screaming at you.
She first refused to sell the painting.
I'm playing Call
How
of
did that make her
Cthulhu.
feel?
I was watching earlier.
Oh yeah?
I joined around the part where... Oh, hold on, this asshole.
Whoa.
Headshot, baby.
Oh.
What the fuck is that? Oh, that's a plane. They fly in the air. Trains go on the ground. I prefer choo-choo.
Oh fuck.
The fuck
The
is this
shambler.
reload time, man?
I need to see it.
I gotta remember the code for the piano.
But I joined when you walked in on the 4 people going hululu, hululu, and then
Oh.
the cop guy came around the corner and he's like, "Freeze, police!" And then he got stabbed.
Yeah. Yeah. He's apparently totally fine.
Let's see what this
Bullshit.
cylinder has to say. Once
Yeah,
it's
I
inserted
still
in the
think bullshit.
phonograph.
He
He's
doesn't.
Cthulhu.
He doesn't remember it. I think he might be Cthulhu.
Eat his ass, find out if it tastes.
Irene,
Oh,
I made a mistake.
You left the call.
wait, no, someone
Fear
moved
that
my
it might be
ass.
too late.
Oh,
Nobody should enter.
it must have been Tomiko.
To burn everything.
I thought I was
never
like,
had the courage.
fire just moved me. What the fuck?
Pay somebody to do it. He's inside my head.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of playing a game.
All I heard was eat his ass, see if it tastes.
Time I shut
Yeah,
my
see if
eyes.
it tastes squiddy.
Oh. Oh, the fucking
Cool.
I can't take it
piano
anymore.
and the.
I can't hold him back. Forgive
The
me.
very first gun I find is a sniper,
Those accursed paintings. that
and I
accursed
suck ass
Sarah.
with snipers, man. Yeah, it was Tomo. He just messaged my ass.
Oh,
Irene, I made a mistake.
I gotta listen to the
I
piano.
fear that it might be too late for me. Nobody should enter. Except to burn everything. I never had the courage. Pay somebody to do it. He's inside my head. I see him
I just killed a man with my bare hands.
behind my eyelids.
Instead of using the sniper, I
Time I
just
shut
walked
my
up behind him and beat his head in.
That doesn't make sense to me.
Take anymore. I can't hold him back.
It's like do.
A silenced AK? Why the fuck would I want a silenced AK? What's the point?
What is this? I know how to figure it out. I just it starts with 2. 2, 4,
Let's see what Tomo said.
3, 1.
He sent me an anime smug laughing face. Fuck yourself, Tomo.
I'm gonna fucking Google it. I know exactly how to figure it out. I'm just shit when it comes to hearing musical notes. New tab. Call
Objective is to eliminate the bounty target.
Cthulhu. Piano. Piano. There we go. What is it? What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4,
In
2.
the fucking tower. Bullshit, he's on the tower. This bitch ass
There we
in the
go.
tower, ain't he?
Is this dagger part of Sanders'
No, yeah,
collection, or
yeah.
was he seeking to acquire it?
Okay, I gotta remember what this dagger looks like. So it's 2 blades crossed over into an 8. One's longer than the other. And there's a star with an eye in it on the hilt. Okay. I remember why I need that as well. I don't like this next part.
I killed him, and then a guy behind me killed me. Yeah, I killed you,
A strange
Yeah,
Amerindian
yeah,
pendant.
bitch ass. I'm gonna watch you die.
Another
in the
volume
closet.
of the Reverend's wife's diary. Strange.
Dear Francis,
For
I beg you
months,
to give
Sarah
up
Hawkins
all hope of
refused
ever
to part
owning
their
this
painting,
accursed
to
painting.
finally give it away
If
for
our
nothing.
friendship has any meaning to you, please spare me the weight of guilt. I cannot be the architect of your fall. I beg you, my dear friend, forget the shambler. Your friend, Sarah Hawkins. Everyone's on these fucking sleeping pills.
I could use one of those.
She took a hit from C4 and 2 bullets.
Hold on. Hold
Yeah.
on. Do I read the book? Is this... I saw an achievement earlier about reading the Necronomicon. Do I read it, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Read it.
This will affect your destiny. It is an encyclopedia of monstrous and unknown creatures. I'm beginning to believe that they exist. Oh, it's a bestiarium. Sure. Oh, fuck. Punch it open. Hell yeah, strong man.
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective. Try not to make a habit of it.
I've got a lot of bad habits.
Some can be more fatal than others. What have you come looking
Is
for
that
in
a
this
threat?
gallery?
I'm not here to create
I'm
problems.
not
for you.
here to cause trouble, if that's what's worrying you.
Worry me? Don't overestimate yourself. If the last beating wasn't enough for you, I can always give it another go.
Don't
But as
beat
long
me
as you
again,
keep out of
please.
my way, you're free to carry on with your visit.
I found this drawing of a dagger. Did you come across anything like it in your reading?
Perhaps. I saw several daggers in the ledgers. I could always check. What I didn't find, however, was the slightest reason why I should help you, Detective.
I don't need your services. I can manage all on my own, thanks.
Do it then.
She literally was just like, do it then, pussy. No balls.
No balls, you won't kill me.
Well, I'm not gonna kill her.
What the fuck?
I don't have the option to.
Blow her fucking brains out.
I don't have a gun. Bradley has the gun.
Well, you know what you gotta do.
Kill Bradley.
Suck off Bradley. Oh.
Oh. Alright, I remember. So what we're gonna do first is find the fucking dagger. So I know exactly where I have to go.
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
Purple rain.
Why would anyone just have a museum in their house? Like,
Why the fuck not?
a waste of space. Think of all the gaming PCs you could fit in here.
Gaming pieces. No one games anymore.
Is that it? I don't think that's it. That looks like it, but it's not.
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
Is that the one? I think this is it. I'm pretty sure that's it. But we'll look at the others just in case. I'm pretty sure it's back left corner.
The man transforms an
There are no
entire
others,
wing
never
of
mind,
his
it is that
manor
one.
into an art gallery.
Okay. I'm ready for the shit show that's about to begin.
Yeah, that was Tomoko. Being a fuckboy.
Is he still playing
Good job.
DBD?
Yeah, he's in DVD.
Ah, okay. It's coming through the painting.
It's not the only thing coming. Cthulhu's also coming.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Is that what tidal waves are?
Could you imagine if you were just at the ocean and you saw a tidal wave and off in the distance you just heard...
What the hell was that?
Okay, so I remember this. I can't actually look at it. Looking at it angers it.
Yeah, don't look at it. What the fuck? You can sniff it.
I can hear it breathing.
It doesn't breathe. Fuck, man. Not
Its
that big.
breathing is so loud. Here, now's the perfect time to do stats. Here we go. Character points. What are we putting them in? Psychology. Let's talk to it. Sanity. Oh god, okay. I'm shaken. The ordeals that you have gone through have left their mark, but you still manage as best as you can. You keep your mind busy in order to chase away doubts and painful memories. You still have some way to go. Who knows where your mind could lead you along the paths of insanity. Now, I don't know where it currently is. And that terrifies me.
Did you check the bottle?
It's real fucking close.
You didn't check his bottle first.
My butthole?
Yeah.
My butthole is empty.
Oof. Thought there might have been a Cthulhu in there.
Nah, not today. I'm dead. 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 I'm dead.
Did you sing to it Chocolate Rain?
I don't know the lyrics very well.
That's a shame.
Do you know them?
Yeah, give me a minute.
Where the fuck is it? Its breathing is so loud. I gotta smash this. Oh fuck. Uh-oh. 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 Okay.
Damn. This dagger looks different.
Shit, Chief. Stop accidentally looking at it. Okay. Okay, I got the right dagger. Now, the hard part. Fuck. 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 We did it.
Chocolate rain. Stay dry and all of us feel the pain. Chocolate rain.
It's getting sucked into the pain as you sing this.
Before the same chocolate rain. School books say it can't be here again. Chocolate rain. The prisons make you wonder where it went. Chocolate rain.
Oh god, am I getting sucked in as well?
Say the world is dry. Chocolate rain. Zoom the camera out and see the light.
What's the matter
Chocolate
with you?
rain. Forecast to be failing yesterday. Chocolate rain. Only in the past is what they say.
You sure you won't be
Chocolate
needing that
rain.
hand? You're losing it,
Raise your
detective.
neighborhood
At this rate,
insurance
you're
rates.
right.
Chocolate
The
rain.
bottle will get you before I
It's just a
do.
woman
Makes
casually
us
talking
happy
to me now.
living in the game. Chocolate rain.
I saw you within an inch of putting a
Made
dagger
me
through your
cross the street
forearm.
the other day.
Did
Chocolate
I miss something more
rain.
interesting?
Made you turn your head the other way. Chocolate rain.
Sanders was right.
History
This painting is
quickly
cursed.
crashing through your
What are you
veins.
talking
Chocolate
about?
rain.
I was attacked by a creature.
Using you to fall
pushed it
back
back,
down
I
again.
think.
Chocolate rain.
I think so too.
History quickly crashing through your veins. Chocolate rain. Using you to fall back down again. Chocolate
I
rain.
ran, screamed, broke a pane of glass.
Basically a song about racism.
You were in the next room and you didn't hear a thing.
If I
Isn't
hadn't
every
heard a
song
thing,
though?
I'd still be in the other
Basically.
room. The door was blocked. I got in as soon as I could. I like to look after my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
You know?
It saved my life.
You're same.
It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should
Sometimes
talk to
it just do
Algernon
be-
Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater.
That, like,
He'll tell you all about it.
yeah,
From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to
Strong.
Sanders.
help.
It's not your style to give me free information like that.
Take it as payment for being my canary. A simple trade-off. Now go see your antique seller. I've still got things to settle with Irene.
Come on, Irene. She's crying. Why is she crying? Her husband died, that's why. I forgot about that. Chapter 7. The Shambler turned out to be much more than an artwork painted by Sarah Hawkins, as a huge creature came out of the painting to attack Pierce. After a hard fight, the detective managed to send it back into the painting. It wasn't that hard a fight, but okay. He later discovered that the dagger he used to repel the creature had been sold to Sanders by a man named Algernon Drake, owner of the Nameless bookstore. Pierce decides to pay the library a visit. Algernon Drake, what a name! Someone broke in. Now, this is as far as I ever made it. I didn't make it past this point, I don't think. I'm pretty sure last time I played this, I loaded into this bookstore and then I stopped. Because I'd
Where's
been
the
streaming
bookstore?
for like 9 hours. Because I did other games.
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
So this is all brand new now, and it's gonna scare the fuck out of me. And I'm stealing books from the bookstore. Hold on, this is the same drawing that was in the asylum, the institute. Well, that's not good, is it? Hello? Is anyone in here? Hello? Someone's playing chess. Fucking nerds. Keeps making me fill my lantern up, but
What
the
happened
game is
here?
pretty bright.
Let's start over. Where did they break in from? Blood. Seemed like amateur work.
Okay, and it looks like they went this way.
Someone tall left this footprint. A man, probably.
How do you tell someone's height from a footprint? What?
This burglar seems to be rather clumsy.
They were drunk.
What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene? What killed all these animals? What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work?
Uh-oh. We're dead. We're dead.
What the... Charles Hawkins? What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess?
Oh, God. What?
Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe.
I bet I know what it is.
Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case.
My vision's getting very fucked up. Alright, I'm betting it's the Necronomicon.
Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
Oh god, okay. If somebody finds these memoirs, there will be no doubt that I am in serious trouble. My last and only hope is that my body and my bones are still in the plane of reality, in order that they may be... I'm putting words in. Let me start again. My last and only hope is that my body and bones are still in this plane of reality, in order that they be recovered and burned. The funeral urn must be given to my dear mother, if she is still of this world. The following message is of capital importance. Whoever reads these lines and demonstrates acuity as sharp as mine can hope to gain access to my most precious possession. It lies within my safe, and the clues to the combination are to be found in 3 cylinders, each hidden where life and study combine in the Greek world. Each cylinder is numbered, even if, as the celebrated author says, order is the pleasure of reason, but disorder is the delight of the imagination. Indeed, despite my preference for organized chaos, I must admit that reason usually prevails in the end. If by chance a person, or should I say a genius, was to match my intellect and find the combination of this safe, I would ask that they deliver its contents into the safekeeping of my friend and colleague, Professor Armitage of Miskatonic University. The content of this safe is not only a vast digest of knowledge, but also a weapon that is far too dangerous for it to fall into the wrong hands. I hope that you will be able to appreciate the danger that this represents, and that you will act accordingly. In any event, I will neither be there to guide you nor to suffer from you actions. So, we're Greek
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?
and world combine.
What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
Okay. So we gotta find 3 combinations. 3 numbers. It's whispering. The safe is whispering. That's not a good sign. Holy shit, we can search almost everything now.
Arkham editions. Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this
The
collection?
Key of Solomon. That's not Greek, is it?
Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions.
ISIS.
Never heard of him.
Found
How
the
many
source,
volumes
lads.
are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions.
The prophecies. Arkham.
Arkham Editions.
What the fuck is Arkham?
Never heard of him.
It's Batman.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
Where is she?
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Well, I don't know what Greek. Hold on.
Arkham Editions. How many
I've
volumes
just-
are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Edition. Arkham Editions. How many volumes
8.
are there in this collection?
Okay. Anything else I can search? What's this?
Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams. It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis at the beginning of this century.
Okay. Open the safe. I don't have... Oh, what's this? Breviary of Medicine, Tome 3. I think that's just a skull book. Oh.
The Book of Zion is the foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's Theosophical movement. Its followers placed truth on the same footing as a religion.
Okay. Would you read the book? Do I read this book?
Read all the books.
Read all the
What
books.
does this strange book contain?
This will
This
affect
book
my
contains
destiny.
Unholy knowledge.
That's the Shambler. It's another occultism book. I think I'm getting more and more evil.
Cylinders that Drake
Oh.
tried to hide.
I found the
I should
cylinders.
perhaps listen to them. Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Another volume by Arkham Editions. Alright, cylinder 1.
These red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in
In
divine
fine
gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
The Grail, the Holy Grail. Cylinder 1 is about the Holy Grail. Which is what, the Key of Solomon? Is it?
Arkham Editions.
What?
How many volumes are there
Huh?
in this collection?
Who?
The Holy Grail has to do with the Key of Solomon, right?
I think so.
Okay, so that's 4. So the first digit is 4. What's cylinder 2
I
say?
finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods.
Pieces on the chessboard of the
Let
gods.
those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
Playthings of Destiny. What could that be? Chess pieces. There's a chessboard. Hold
Queen
on.
has little protection.
Protect the queen. Move the pieces. Protect the queen. Hold on. She has little protection. The
Chocolate rain, but every time he says chocolate rain, it gets faster.
white. Protect the white queen. Something about the white queen, which is surrounded. There's no white king. Hold on. This seems like a badly made game of chess. Do I have to figure out what or is it 3? Because there's 3 other white pieces. Let me listen to it again.
I finally understood that we were only pieces
We were
on
only
the
pieces of-
chessboard of the gods.
Silent.
Let those of us who
You're
are
gonna
still
get
standing
Cthulhu to call
protect
you
our
master
White
or
Queen
something,
from their
lol.
dark soldiers.
Thank you for the bits.
I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows.
I think it's 3.
We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
Okay, I think it's 4, 3.
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works
Works
of
of
Arkham
Arkham
editions that
editions.
you sent me. Volume
I drank,
9, Azathoth
5
and Other
liters of
Horrors,
water
seemed
today.
particularly relevant
What?
to my research.
I
I
drank
never
5
tire of
liters
browsing
of
through
water.
them.
Today.
Yeah, at work.
Jesus.
My throat feels really dry.
I think I might know the key.
The cold water actually hurt my throat.
Really?
Yeah.
How come?
Feels like my throat's like cracked and dry.
It's gotten so fast. He says chocolate rain twice, every other line. I can't understand them anymore.
Alright, I've clearly got the chest number wrong. So maybe it was like pieces of black pawns or something. One of these has got to be right. Shit me. Chat, I don't know. I'm pretty sure the first number's 4. Because it was to do with the Book of Solomon. And again, hold
Drake
on.
talked about a particular
The Key of
volume.
Solomon. Drake talked about a particular volume. Oh, I gotta look at the specific one. What was it, number 9?
So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message.
That's 7.
What did Drake say about this collection?
This one. Hello? Open up. I've forgotten what he said.
Drake talked about a particular volume.
No.
So
oh,
these are the volumes that Drake was talking about
That's
in his
9.
message.
He said 9. I gotta listen to it again. Listen
Dear
to it.
friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
Okay. Well, that doesn't help.
What did Drake say about this collection?
That he never gets tired of it. That's what he said. That's 9, so surely the last one's gotta be 9. It's the chess one. I think I'm fucking up the chess one.
The Queen has little protection.
But where's the king? Is this the Holy Grail?
The Chalice of Knowledge.
Okay. Is there something of importance there? Holy shit, this is a mindfuck.
The Chalice
Do
of
the rubies and
Knowledge.
sapphires make up a specific motif? Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 rubies? There's 5 rubies. And then 9 sapphires. 9 sapphires, 5 rubies. Five.
You don't mind if I play on a PvP ARC server with your name, right?
No, I'm fine with it.
Alright.
5.
Because I don't want to fucking change my name again.
I figured it out.
Yeah?
It was 539. The 2 numbers I was uncertain about were the ones that I got right, and the one I was certain that I got right, I got wrong.
Get fucked.
Uh-oh. It's Sauron. Uh-oh. Chapter 8. In the nameless bookstore, Pierce traced the trail of an attempted burglary. He discovered that Charles Hawkins was behind the attempt. Pierce opened the bookseller's safe to find what the latter and Sarah Hawkins had hidden there. Book covered in human skin lied inside. Irresistibly attracted the detective. I completely misread that in my head. That's why I hesitated. When he opened it, his mind was projected into another body. It's the Necronomicon.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
I'm Dr.
What
Colden
says
now.
Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
I'm a woman.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do.
And that's me.
Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
Mr.
There's
Blake.
nothing we can do. I tried talking to him.
Is that my
He's
surname?
catatonic.
Is he being
Did you
drugged?
inject him with a tranquilizer?
No, Doctor. Not me, not anyone. Our stock is empty, yet again.
Again? But there was enough for the whole island.
More and more people are suffering from insomnia. We can't refuse to help.
Of course.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
Very
Examine
well.
the patient.
I'll examine him.
That's me, isn't it?
30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell. His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin. Tender at the touch. Slightly sticky.
The fuck?
Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that.
Chat,
You
I've
are
worked
most
it out.
worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms
We never
are
stop
beyond
playing
my
Alien
comprehension.
Isolation. He's got a fucking
Now,
chest
what
burster
did you
inside of him.
find?
We're still in the game. He has something in his
Did you
belly.
examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something
Pregnant.
inside.
He's
He
pregnant
hasn't
with a
eaten
chest
in
burster.
days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No.
My phone
Can't
just
you
told me
recognize
I've
an
gone live.
Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
She said he
Whatever
couldn't be
it is,
pregnant.
This man has something inside him that shouldn't be there.
What?
We should operate on him at once.
The other nurse said it's not
Dr.
like he could
Fuller
be
said
pregnant.
Not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth.
She called him out on lying. He's
I see
dehydrated.
signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier,
He seemed to feel better?
yes, like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion.
Oh no.
That doesn't explain his condition.
That's not good. He's becoming a fish.
In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes, they can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
He's becoming
It's
a fish.
soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
He is becoming a fish.
I almost don't believe it myself,
proper
but these symptoms
term is
are not those
Aquaman?
usually associated
Oh, it's
with the human
fucking
species.
what's his name? Jason Momoa.
Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
This is
No.
the actor.
This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an
Genuinely
infection?
is becoming a
I
fish.
pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing?
He's definitely
How about what you've
Dr.
done to
Eggman.
him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients, provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
These symptoms are worrisome. You're turning him into a monster.
These are alarming symptoms. If we don't act, he'll die.
Do you believe that? I'm not as convinced, you see. I even think this man has a strong chance of completely healing from his ailments.
No, Doctor. This patient isn't himself anymore. He's dying.
Really? What do you mean by isn't himself?
He's changing. His physical characteristics, they are more animal than human now.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
Cephalopod. Why did he specify
Doesn't
it's
mean
cephalopod? It's a
The
squid.
reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Oh yeah, I don't think that is me laying down. Thank God. I have a beard. I don't think this man has a beard.
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
Don't make me
I'd
do
rather
another
not
stealth
think
mission.
about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep Mum.